Hey guys, make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you can spend thousands of dollars on parts and diagnostics you don't need. Stay with us and we'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video 20. We're having a Toyota Sienna this generation right here from year 2011 to year 2020. If you have one of those and you have a problem where you have dead battery, the alternator is not charging, stay with us. We'll explain which fuses and relays you need to check first and what else can cause that easily. We'll talk about that, where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste your money and time, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take things completely apart, we show you guys how to do electrical, mechanical, bodywork, a little bit of everything guys. If you have one of those vehicles that we're making videos on, subscribe. We'll put quite a few videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Altogether guys, on our channels we have more than 12,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars. Now, also if you need to buy any parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way guys you do not waste your money and time, we'll share in our videos where you can buy parts, tools, fuses, relays, because some fuses guys and relays are specific, especially for that Toyota Sienna. You have those special fuses right here. You also have that special integration relay right here, and the other relays, we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price, quick shipping guys, because sometimes they could be also really hard to find. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So if you have that battery alternator is not charging, we'll demonstrate on this 2014 Toyota Sienna what you will need to check guys. First, check some fuses. There is no need to waste your money and time on parts and diagnostics you don't need. Always check fuses and relays first. You have two different fuse boxes. They will be working in both. The first one is on the driver's side. Open the door, look above the pedals under the dash on the left side. You will see that you have one cover that looks like this one, white cover. Go ahead, remove it, and underneath you will find the interior fuse box that looks like this one. Before we continue, let's explain why it's important to always test fuses and relays. So it is super important guys to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case guys you may put the fuse back together, and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery, and if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that guys. But when disconnecting the car battery guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000 guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. Here guys, we need to check one fuse, then we need to go to a different fuse box. Coming in this row here, you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not used, you don't count it. Fuse number 5, right there. That's the fuse that you will need to check. Then you need to go ahead and pop the hood open. Once you do that, facing the engine on the right side, you have a fuse box under this cover. Go ahead, open it, and you will find that layout here. Now, here what you need to check, okay, 2 more fuses. One of them is fuse number 35, the main alternator fuse. And then you will need to check another fuse that's known as fuse number 42. We're talking about this fuse right here because it's 47, 6, 5, 4, 32, 42 right here. Now, if everything checks out fine, it's still not charging, excuse me, you have that battery, it could be bad alternator. bad voltage regulator, guys, okay? Or in some cases, it could be the battery management system as well, or the BMS battery sensor that detects the voltage, current, temperature, and all that stuff. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.